Well guys, the time has come. I am moving out tomorrow and taking my fish tank with me, so let's get started. So I leave tomorrow with this tank and I'm gonna be leaving pretty early in the morning. So I'm just kind of getting everything prepared for tomorrow. And it's gonna be a 4-hour drive. So what I'm planning to do is take all of the rocks and all of the corals and just put them with some tank water in one of these buckets. And it's a 4-hour car ride, so all of the rock and coral should be okay. And as for Scott up here in the corner hiding from the camera, and I'm just gonna be putting him along with the hermit crabs and snails in a plastic bag. And then for this little shrimp tank over here, I actually decided to take it. So this one should be pretty easy to take. So I'll see you guys bright and early tomorrow.
The next day,
7:30 in the morning, and I leave in 30 minutes, so gotta hurry up and get this tank all loaded up pretty much in this bucket. Just gonna take all the rocks and coral out. It should all fit in this bucket with some water, and then I'll just put Scott in a bag. All right, everything's packed up, and in the back, there's all the coral. Here's Scott, and there's the shrimp tank all ready to go. So roll the time lapse.
many months later.
All right, so it's been approximately 150 days since I posted my last video, so thought I might go ahead and post one for you guys. Probably should have posted this one a little bit earlier, but anyways, here's what the tank looks like. So here is the tank. It's not looking too bad considering the fact that I actually haven't done a water change on it in like 3 weeks, but there's definitely a lot of algae on the glass. There's a lot of this salt buildup at the top, and this snail right here just triggered the auto top off water refiller thing, so it's actually overflowing kind of right now. But other than that, the tank has been doing super good. All of the corals are super happy. Whoa, you can see my shadow right there. Anyways, all of the corals are super happy. Where's Scott? There's Scott. He's just chilling in this leather coral. The only coral that didn't survive was the Pocillopora that I had up here. Just because of the water fluctuations and me not doing water changes for like 3 weeks, it just kind of slowly died. But then I replaced it with this Kenya tree, which has been doing super well. Let me go ahead and do a water change on this tank so you guys can see it in its full glory. Salt water, towel, siphon. Don't mind the burritos. Alrighty, siphon, bucket, time to drain the tank. This tank, I accidentally lost the siphon. What I was trying to say was this tank is actually super easy to clean. It takes like less than 30 minutes if I'm not filming anything, but of course for you guys, you know, you guys are important, so I thought I'd film it for you. I usually only drain it like halfway, and time to fill her up. All done. While this tank recovers from the water change, I thought I'd show you guys the shrimp tank that I also took to college, which is doing surprisingly well. As you can see, there still are shrimp that are in this tank. I'm super surprised that the shrimp are still alive in here, because when I took this home for Christmas break, I actually dumped it out in my car, and I think some of the shrimp fell out and some of them died, but all is good. The shrimp are still alive.
The next day.
So this is what the tank is supposed to look like. All clean, not that much algae on the glass, and not overflowing with water. You can see that all of the corals are nice and opened up and looking better than ever. This candy cane coral right here is finally actually splitting in half. Acans are doing good. These mushroom corals down here have reproduced and split. I don't even know how many times. There's a bunch up there as well. This leather coral has gotten huge, and yeah, everything is looking amazing. The only thing that's kind of weird is the green star polyps aren't really green anymore, and I think that's just because I haven't been putting the amino acids in that kind of help color them up. Since the last time you saw the tank, I added the Higher Mini Wave Maker, which I had in the old 20-gallon aquarium, and then that green thing up there has the auto top off, so whenever the water evaporates a certain amount, that green thing back there senses it and fills it back up with fresh water. Tube sits perfectly behind this AquaClear filter, and the light is doing awesome as well. You might be wondering where Scott is, and he is all the way up in the corner. You can barely see his face. At night, that's usually where he goes, but during the day, he usually is in the leather coral. And yeah, this is the tank looking awesome. I'll probably do an update video on this tank relatively soon, probably in the next few months, going more in depth on what everything is and stuff like that, in case you want to set up a tank similar to this, so look forward to that.